Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Emyr Rhys-Jenkins. I'm 22 years old. I'm married to Lisa, my beautiful wife. I live in Llandybia and I work in marketing.
Have you always been a Christian?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a Christian now?
Very much so, yes. I do.
When did you become a Christian then?
When I was 15, I used to go to Young Farmers Club, which is a very cool institution. And I used to go there every Friday night. And Wool, who I went to school with, used to pester me every Friday about coming to youth club in the night. And basically, I kept saying no because I was enjoying the Young Farmers Club and the food afterwards. So I kept putting him off and off and off. Eventually, due to the fact that I wasn't a farmer, I started getting bullied in the Young Farmers Club, and I stopped going, basically. Stopped going for a period of about, I don't know, it was a matter of weeks, and Wool then carried on asking me, obviously, and then one Friday night I decided to go. So I went to the youth club. After a few weeks there, I eventually became a Christian.
Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the actual process or what happened when you started going to youth?
Yeah, absolutely. Kev Adams was running at the time. And yeah, basically I'd go there. Basically I started going there because there was a pool table and a tennis table there, and that's what Di sold it to me on. Didn't mind the prayer aspect and that kind of the worship because I'd been brought up in the chapel by my parents, so that wasn't like a huge issue. Started enjoying that. Started learning more about the Bible in a kind of a a more modern way. Now I decided to find this place. And I literally believed, I was believing exactly what I was saying, exactly what I was singing, exactly what I was hearing, and that's when I just basically gave my heart to God.
What does it mean to you to be a Christian?
The crux of it is, as is illustrated in a quite well-known song, is basically the awesomeness of the relationship that you have with Jesus after it. Because the song Father God, which says, "Father God, I wonder how I managed to exist without the knowledge of your parenthood and your loving care," it's basically talking about beforehand is like how we could, now that we're Christians, basically afterwards, it's amazing how we were able to live without him, and then obviously the song goes on to say, "Now I'm your son, I'm adopted in your family," which is obviously an awesome thing to be in, the kind of the, not brotherhood, but the family.
Why do you want to get baptised?
I want to get baptised basically because I want to be obedient to God, and it says in the Bible, believe and be baptised, so I believe, and then 6 years later I'm getting baptised. It's taken a while, but I don't think that has had any detrimental effect, don't get me wrong. If I'd been baptised 30 years later, I don't think it would have been, it wouldn't have had a detrimental effect on my belief. Want to be obedient, but at the same time I enjoy being obedient, so that's why.
Is there anyone in particular that you want to thank?
No.
No? Okay, cool.